Hi everybody, it's 2 o'clock on a Wednesday, and today I'm making a basket weave card. And the floral that I'm using is a new one by Spellbinders called Four Petal Thank You Floral. So stay with me and I'll show you how to make it. All right, good afternoon everybody. All right, so this is a card by BB Cameron, and she's the one that did the lattice one that I did before. And then I saw this one and I thought it was just beautiful, so I thought I'd try it. And then the Spellbinders flower, Jennifer McGuire used this in a video, and it was pretty spectacular, so I thought I'd try it. And there it is. It's beautiful, easy to put together. On the back here you can see all the elements, and then they have this leaf and stem, and then there's little circles here, and that's where the flowers go. So it's quite easy to put together, and the results are beautiful. Okay, all right, so now I'm going to show you how to make this card. All right, you're going to start off with a 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 piece of cardstock. I chose craft cardstock just for something different, because normally I use white, but I decided that I would try a craft cardstock because it is a basket. This would make a really cute Easter card too. So what you're going to do is you're going to cut this 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 card into 3/4 strips. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then you are going to take another piece of this paper and you're going to cut it into 1/4 inch strips. All right, so you're going to cut 1/4 inch strips. You do have a little piece left over from the other one, and I don't know if you can get 1/4 out of that. Let's try it. Okay, so once you've got all your 1/4 inch, so here's my 1/4 inch. Okay, so just out of a scrap, just cut some 1/4 inch. There we go. And 2 of them, I want them to be exactly 4 1/4. Okay, the rest of them can be longer, doesn't matter, we're going to be trimming them off, but 2 of them I want right now, I want as 4 1/4. Okay, all right, so here are the pieces that I cut, the 3/4 pieces, and you are going to have 5 of them. All right, so there's my 5. Okay, and here is my 4 1/4. Now the reason I have that 4 1/4 is because that's as wide as I want my card. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip these open. Okay, so I'll just flip them open. All right, and then I'm just going to put some glue on the bottom here and take my 4 1/4 and line it up. And then I'm going to take the end one and put some glue on it. And then I'm going to take this and line it up. All right, so now it looks like that. Okay. All right, so now I have a 4 1/4 bottom. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these pieces, I'm going to start one in the middle here. And I'll put that in the middle. Now, if you have a grid on your mat, then you can use that for aligning and placement. Okay? So there's the middle one. And then I'm going to add another one. And I think it's best to use liquid glue for this. There we go. Okay. Make sure they're straight there. And then I'm going to put this one. It's always nice to have these different cards. Okay, now I'm going to flip it over. And it looks pretty straight to me. I've got my fold here that looks really good. Got this really good. Okay, so now I'm just going to do the other side. So put this one on. And this one. So it's not a difficult card to put together. You just want to make sure that you've got them straight. Okay. It's pretty good. Okay. There we go. Okay, so there is the card. Pretty easy. That's the card base. So what we're going to do now is we are going to put these little strips in. All right. So I'm just going to weave them in like this. So there's my first one. And then I'm just going to put a bit of glue on here and then just slide this down. I'll leave a little space, just sort of a peekaboo space, like that. And then the next one is opposite. So this one was over, so this one's going to go under, over, under, over. And then I'm just going to add a little bit of glue here and here where they touch. And just slide this down. So I saw this on Instagram with BB Cameron. Yeah, she had done a reel using it. All right, so that was under. This one's over. You can do it as high as you want. If you want to do the whole thing, go for it. It's a cute little basket weave. There we go. So I'm just leaving tiny little spaces between it, okay? So I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I did 6 of them, so I've got 4 here. So now I'm going to be doing under. Now, I didn't do it on the back. I just did it on the front. because I'll show you what we're going to do on the inside. Okay, so now I'm just going to add my glue. So you're just adding glue where they overlap there, and then I'll show you what we're going to do. Just line it up, leaving that little space. And we'll put another one. This one is over. I'm making a thank you, but this would be a lovely Easter card with the little basket. There we go. And I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more. This one's under. And again, you can make your basket as deep as you want. Okay. And just slide that down. All right, so there's that. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a piece across the front here. Just cover up the ends there. And then I'm going to open this up and I'm just going to put it across here. Just to cover those up. All right. So we cut 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 1/4-inch strips. Okay. All right. So now we have to put glue on these ones because this part did not get glued down. So I'm just going to lift these up and put my glue in there. Okay. And I'm going to do that on both sides. There we go. Okay. Now I'm going to take my cutter you can take your cutter or your scissors and cut these sides off. Do the same on the other side. I find it easier to have the strips a bit longer and then just trim them off. And there's my card. Now on the inside, I have a piece that is 4 1/4 by 2 1/2. And so it's 4 1/4 by 2 1/2.
Okay.
I'm just doing a video, but I'll be with you in a minute, okay?
Sure.
So I'm going to cut this down to 4. Okay, I'm back. I just had to put Guster in his kennel. Okay, so I cut this white piece. Now on this one, I cut it exactly the width, but I think it looks better like this. So that's the way I'm going to do it. So we'll just put some glue on that. And put that on. And then that'll be for your personal sentiment. Okay. Now to show through a little bit there, but that's fine. If you don't like that, just cut this a bit shorter. All right, now my flower. So here it is. And I've cut it all out. And you can see on the back, where those little dots are. And those little dots are where you glue your flowers on. So that is just going to go in here. I'm just going to stick it in like that. And put it like that. Okay, so now I'm just going to add some glue to my back here. Just going to dot some glue all over the place here. There we go. Press down on that. I'm just going to tuck that little, maybe get my tweezers. There we go. All right, so there's my flower. You can open it up and it looks like that. And then in this die, there is a sentiment and it's a thank you. So what I did was I cut it out using the die, and then I put tape on top so that I could just put it on here easily. Okay, so now I'm just going to add my glue. Can I help you with anything?
I'm going to take these.
Okay. And I'm just going to put that on there like that. And then you just peel it off. I'm just going to let that dry a bit and help my customer, and then I'll peel it off. All right.
This is Divine Clarity, and I bought a bunch of stuff. I don't. My. Oh dear. I swore I put my MasterCard back here. So I'm sorry. My sister grabbed my stuff because I have a mobility issue. Here it is.
You found everything you wanted?
Yeah, I'm just getting ready for my son's wedding. My daughter-in-law some ideas, she says. And help her with the decorations.
Okay. And it'll come up in the thing that you can have.
My tax not working. Can I do these? Now you insert it?
Yeah, you can insert. There you go.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Can you manage okay?
Yeah, I'll be fine.
Okay.
I just take it slow. Don't want to fall.
Alrighty.
Thank you very much.
Thanks. Okay, so now I'm just going to pull this off. There we go. There's my thing. And now I'm going to put the U on. Okay, and we'll just let that sit. Maybe it'll come off. There we go. All right. Now, going to add a few little gems here. Jewel picker. I put Guster in his kennel. I can hear him crying. Okay, there. One there. I think I'll put one here. And one here. And one here. So that's an odd number. That's what I want. So we'll put these on just to add a little bling to it. Oops. I'm really happy the way this card turned out. There we go. That just kind of adds a bit of dimension to it. And there we go. And then you can put your personal sentiment on the inside. Okay. I think it's very pretty. And it goes together very nicely. All right. So what I used was the 4-petal Thank You Floral, which is gorgeous. And I want to show you something else. Now, there's several things that go with this 4-petal, and I'm going to show those to you. So this is the 4-petal die set. It's fantastic. Put that in there. All right, so it's a nesting set, and it has all different shapes. And Jennifer McGuire did a shape card using it. So here's the shape card. So you just hang it over the edge so you don't cut it, partial cutting. And then I did another shape to put on the inside for the sentiment. And then on the outside, I have another one. See the petal? And then you have a shape card. See that? And you could put that flower on there. Isn't that beautiful? A different type of card. And then also, they have, that goes with it, this is called the 4-petal bloom reflection. You can see how gorgeous that is. And this cuts out to fit into the 4-petal shape. All right, so you can, this would go on here like that. See that? You can see here, and that would fit on the top and one on the bottom, which would be beautiful. And then they have this one. This is the 4-petal punch and pierce plate. So it pierces all these little holes. Okay, And then this part is cut out, and it's a 4-petal too. So that's beautiful. And then we have this glorious embossing folder. And in the center of it is the 4-petal shape. So I've cut one out here. And it's gorgeous. Look at that. It's beautiful. And then I have my 4-petal shape, which is right there. So then you can just put that on. And it looks like that. So you could do your floral, you could do whatever, and put it onto a card. So that is a beautiful folder. And it's called the 4-petal floral. And it's a 3D, and you can see how impressed those flowers are. All right. Okay. So there we go. That is our basket weave card. And I'll try and get a video of that because you probably want measurements and whatnot. And then this whole 4-petal theme from Spellbinders. And of course, this beautiful floral, which I love. Okay, so they're all available in the store and online. Tomorrow, I am doing this little folio. And it is made out of 2 paper bags. So I'm going to show you how to make that. And there will be some kits. I'll whip up some kits for you. Okay. So I think that's really cute. I haven't done a little mini album or folio for quite a while. So here we go. And then on Friday, I am doing this cute little interactive card with the new lawn fawn flying high. All right. So thanks for joining me. And I'll try and get the handout out tonight for this cute little basket weave card. Have a great day, everybody. And I will see you tomorrow.